And now from our studios in downtown Winnipeg, it's time for 107 Live.
Gorgeous, you guys. That was the Woodwind Quintet from the Royal Canadian Air Force Band, giving us a bit of a preview. It'll be a much bigger sound come Wednesday night at their annual Christmas concert. And here to tell us more, oh, there he is. I have all these computer screens in front of me, so I can't... I've got to move over here. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Corporal Jamie Henderson, and here with me also is Corporal Derek Stevenson, Corporal Anna Sprange, Corporal Greg Jones, and Sergeant Katrina Limbrados.
And you?
And me, yes.
So you were telling me off air that this is the first time you guys are performing together. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is our first public performance in this kind of configuration. A normal woodwind quintet has an oboe and a bassoon, but we don't have those instruments in our band, so we have two flutes and a bass clarinet kind of filling in. And if you do play the oboe and bassoon and you're a professional, the Canadian Forces is looking for oboists and bassoonists, so please apply.
Do you hear that, everybody? So tell me about the concert happening on Wednesday. This is an annual concert that the band does. It's been happening for a long time, but this time you guys are doing it in a brand new place.
Yeah, so this year we're very excited to be able to play at the St Boniface Cathedral, which is a venue we haven't played at before for this concert. I think we were at the Centennial Center a few times and a few other places around Winnipeg, so we're really excited to try out a new space, and we hope you can all join us to do that.
So what does the concert entail?
So our concert, it's called Home for the Holidays with the RCAF Band. And it's a family-oriented concert. There'll be a lot of great music, a lot of very familiar things, some jazz stuff, some very classical things. We'll have, the night before Christmas, and it should be very exciting.
And you're performing with another ensemble.
Yeah, so the Military Family Resource Center Choir will be performing with us. And this is a group made up of military spouses, people from the community, military members. It's just a great group of people. They really love to sing, and they like to get together and make music.
So what is the holidays like for members of the Air Force?
Well, for us in the band, the holidays are very busy. We do lots of performances. We still do the normal parades and ceremonies that we would do all throughout the year. But we do a lot of smaller stuff too. There's a lot of holiday dinners and festivities throughout the military and in the community. For us, for example, next week we're going to be doing a tour of seniors' homes in the Winnipeg and surrounding area. Just little concerts to bring cheer to everyone in the community.
Can you talk to me a bit about how, when you decide that you want to become a member of the Canadian Air Force, what's the journey from deciding that and being in the band?
Well, my personal journey, so I went to school for music. I got an undergraduate degree in music, and then I went and got a master's degree in music. And then I decided the Canadian Armed Forces looked like a great job for musicians. So I went through an extensive audition process. You send in a recording of yourself playing, and if they like your recording, they invite you to a live audition. And you go and you play for them live, and if they like you, they offer you a position. We're in the full-time military, so you don't really get to pick, but all of the places you get to go as a musician are great. And Winnipeg, I'm really happy to be here. I was in Edmonton before, and I was really happy to be there as well. If you're part-time in the military as a musician, you can serve anywhere across Canada. I think there are 43 bands in the primary reserves for the Army, and there are 6 in the Navy, and there's 1 in the Air Force.
But you do have to train, though, as regular soldiers, right?
Yeah, so we do all of the same basic training that everyone in the military has to do. We have to keep up with all of our military requirements, the service rifle, fitness testing, various things you need to do as a musician and as a non-musician. So we do all of the administration, all of the finances, all of the procurement that you would do. We do that all in-house as musicians.
Wow, that's a lot of work. Now, were you guys part of the concert that happened a couple of weeks ago for the release of the CD?
Some of us were. I personally wasn't, but a number of us were there to play. I forget where that was. At Westminster Cathedral. Right. Thank you.
And it went well? He nod.
It was well attended. It was great.
All right. You have another piece of music to play for us. What are you going to play?
Yeah, we're going to finish up here with Let It Snow.
Okay, so while they get back in order, and I know I don't usually do this live on radio, but I'm missing 2 of my players in the video. I think you guys moved before we went on air. Can I get my 2 flutists to get a little bit closer? All right, so if you would like to go to the concert, it's happening Wednesday night, and you can. How do you get tickets? You can go.
So you can get them at the door if there are any left. The easiest way right now is to find our Facebook page. There's an event. It's called RCAF Band Presents Home for the Holidays, and there's a link in there to eventbrite.ca. Or you can go to eventbrite.ca and search for us, and that's the easiest way. Tickets are $10 each, or $20 for a family, which is 2 adults and children. As many children as you have, please bring them.
Wonderful. And you can also go to classic107.com because I actually have the link right there in the story that you can link to Eventbrite. There's also a number for you to call if you'd like to get tickets that way. And with that, I will leave it to you guys to make some more beautiful festive music. the Canadian Air Force woodwind quintet with a little festive music for you. Some of the music that you'll hear Wednesday night, 7:30 at the St Boniface Cathedral for their annual holiday Christmas.
From our studios in downtown Winnipeg, you've been listening to 107 Live, Classic 107's Intimate Concert Series, the soundtrack for your life.